Hello.
Hello, hello. Welcome to another episode of the Latin.
Latin
Voices.
voices. Hello, hello.
Um, so today we have a special topic. So we're gonna be talking about the myth busters debunking, common misconceptions about online businesses. So yeah, um, hi everyone, and welcome to today's live session. We are so excited to have you here with us as we dive into one of the most important topics in the world of online businesses. Are you ready to break down some myths? So, today we're not just talking about the shiny side of the online business world. We are going to expose the truth behind some of the common misconceptions. We all heard the questions, the doubts, and the fears, which we already spoke about that last week. But today we're going to set the record straight and equip you with the knowledge you need to make confident decisions in your online business journey. So stick with us because by the end of the session, you'll be clear about what makes an online business legitimate and why it's not just a passing trend. But before we dive into our topic, let's introduce ourselves. So, hi everyone, my name is Sandy. I'm originally from Panama, but I currently reside in Surrey, British Columbia, Canada. I also work in the movie industry, and I'm a proud digital business owner.
Hi, everyone. As many of you guys know, my name is Yesenia, but everyone knows me as a Jessie. I'm a nurse, a wife. I'm a Cuban immigrant living in Ontario, Canada, and also an entrepreneur.
Melissa.
Hello, everyone. Good afternoon. My name is Melissa. I'm currently living in Mexico. I'm originally from Kenya. I'm a proud digital business owner by profession. I'm a hotelier. Yeah, I'm happy to be here.
Hello, everyone. Happy Thursday. My name is Isabel. I'm originally from Mexico, but I live in the United States. I'm a wife, a mom, a grandma, and I'm a proud digital business owner and mentor. And as you can see, we're all immigrants from different parts in different parts of the world. Who was gonna say Melissa's in Mexico? I'm over here. Yeah.
Okay. Um, so we also want to remind everyone that every Tuesday and every Thursday we have our live webinar. So if you want to learn how you can start your online business and start earning online, you can register in any of the websites that appear on the screen with your name and email address, and we'll send you that invitation to watch the same webinar that we have watched that has changed so many lives and it keeps changing lives, including ours. So it happens every Tuesdays and Thursdays, 5 p.m. PST, 6 p.m. MST, and 8 p.m. EST. So once you register into our website, you're going to receive a link to register for tonight's webinar. And also you can register for Thursday if you want. And then if you cannot make it for tonight, that's not a problem. There also will be a link for to watch the replay, so you can watch the replay. And in addition to that, you also get invited to our private Facebook group, where you get to see more success stories from members of our community and more information about the business. So in today's webinar, you're gonna see some panelists who will be sharing their why they decided to start their online business and how this online business has transformed their lives. So let's see who are the hosts and panelists for tonight.
Okay, so tonight we have Guy, who is our host, and by profession, she's a regional manager for home and renovation company. We have Neha, she's an IT professional. Cheryl, she's a healthcare worker. Marie, she's a government worker.
We also have we also have Sammy. She's an educator, nutritionist. We also have Grace, a quality engineer, and Bobby is an obstetrician. So all these beautiful people are going to share today on a live webinar. Remember today, January 16 at 5 p.m. PST or 8 p.m. EST, you will have access to our live webinar and that will explain you why choose Earn Online with us. Easy, just register on our website and you will get access.
Thank you, Melissa. Thank you, Jesse. We have a comment here. Let me just. We have a comment from Andale by Aguari Andale. Good morning. Thank you for watching. Good morning to you. And thank you for your
Morning.
comment.
Good morning.
Yeah, that's how it shows, how global we are, different parts of the world. So let's dive into our topic. So, like we mentioned, we're gonna be talking about the myth busters, so debunking common misconception about online businesses. So in today's live, we're gonna be talking about myth number one. It's a scam. So a lot of people think, online businesses are a scam. Myth number two, it's a pyramid scheme. So that's the second one. And then the third one, it's what makes a legitimate online business. And we're going to be ending with some real example of success from our global online community. So that's what today we're going to be talking. So let's start with the first one. So myth number one, it's a scam. So let's start with one of the biggest concerns we hear. Is it a scam? So we usually get those questions. So we totally get why this comes up. So when you hear about opportunities online, you wonder if it's too good to be true. Trust us, we all been there because it does look like too good to be true. So that's why we think it's a scam, right? But here's the thing. A scam relies on deception, trickery, and dishonest promises. So, a legitimate online business, on the other hand, is based on a proven system, transparency, and real value. So, for example, take a look at our own journey. So, we have been working in a global online community of entrepreneurs who share their stories, support one another, and teach step by step strategies for success. I mean, we are here showing our faces. That's a proof, right? Otherwise, we wouldn't be here. Uh, so we had partners from all over the world join and thrive just by following a process that has already helped thousands. So that's a big difference between a scam and a legitimate business. So we ask you, if it were a scam, why would so many people with different backgrounds and experiences continue to build real sustainable incomes through it? So let's see what our panelists have to say about this.
Well, I think we all think, or we all think it's a scam, especially if you've been scammed before online.
Uh,
Because things
can you hear
happen.
me? Okay. Okay. Uh, I think this is a very, very important subject, and I feel most people avoid to talk about this subject, especially if you're working online because of what people are going to perceive and think about you. Yeah. And I think probably is because of the things that happen in the online space, unfortunately, for people who don't have integrity, like they are just thinking about themselves. Yeah. And coming from that kind of a thought, I think that's why most people, when you mention to them an opportunity, the first thing that comes to their mind is that. Yeah. With several subjects we've been talking here, because if you are a person who is devoted and you've been following our conversation, we are always showing up here all the time, and we love talking a lot about the subject about mindset. Yeah. And some of the limiting beliefs that can trigger you to think, to have those kind of thoughts, and that's absolutely okay, because your brain is trying to prepare you. Maybe because you've had a story from someone who was probably scammed, something happened to them, and hence your brain has been triggered to have that kind of a thought. Or maybe it happened to you yourself. You had a dream, it's a new year, you had that, and you saw an opportunity on the online space, but unfortunately it happened not to be true. So I think that's what I will say here for the first for the first session, because we are still talking about this. um, the most important thing is knowing exactly what you want and actually doing your due diligence, research. It's an opportunity. Yes, someone is sharing the opportunity to you, just like the way we are showing up here, but it's your due diligence to check it out, ask questions. If you're a believer, pray about it and think about it. Is this exactly what I want to do? And probably, if by 80% of, if you feel in your heart 80% is telling you go for it, then just check it out. You can start small. You don't have to start big. You can take small step until you have that confidence to keep going. And the first thing we do is come out and check this info session that we have every Tuesday and Thursday. Yeah, so then you get to see the real people. We are a global community. We have professionals from all backgrounds. We just read the webinar that we have today. We have professionals from all grounds, from different countries. So I think that's already something that shows you that these are real people. And when we come here, we are just ourselves. We are sharing our stories, not just the good part, the challenges that we have gone through. Yeah, but yes, unfortunately, working online comes with its own challenges. This is an opportunity where you need to put work, because I think there's that misconception where, like, working on the online space is a get quick rich. No, for our case, there's work that you need to put in this venture once you start the business. So it's not a get quick rich. You need to put your effort in it. Yeah, that is it for now.
There you go, Isa. You're going to go?
um, no, I was saying that sometimes we think things online are a scam because we already went through that at some point. We already have that experience, that bad experience, and so when that happens, we close those those opportunities. We don't want to know anything about that anymore. But here's the thing about our online business. You can do your research. The first thing that you have to do to get the information about the business is just provide your name and your email. We're not going to do anything with that information.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? After you register with that information, you're going to get the webinar where it explains about the business. So if you think that this business, this opportunity is something that you like, then you have to do your research. Go do your research and find out, before you pay anything. Because with us, you don't have to pay anything up front. We're not asking you for money. So you have time to do your research before you actually, spend money on the what do you call it?
On the business?
No, when you first have to
On the
pay
what?
the second step that you have to pay is like a membership kind of thing.
Mhm.
So before you have to do that, you already have a lot of information that we have given you about the business, and you can do your research from that. So you don't have to be afraid about this. But I do understand that a lot of people have this misconception because they already went through a bad experience.
Yeah, yes, I completely agree with you. It's true. When people associate a lot online opportunity to the scam. Because there is a lot of people they have been fall victim of false promises out there, of people that are promising things they are not true. But we have to make sure that we know when things are not true. That's when you're saying you have to do your due diligence, because if someone promised you that you're going to get, let's see, just to put the number that we're like, the membership that we pay, this 149, and it's one time. You don't pay every month. That's it, one time. If you start the business, when you pay the 149, they give you all the information and all the step. You don't have to pay that money again. That's it. But there are people that say, "Oh, I pay 149. What I'm getting back?" Like so. If someone out there telling you they have a business and you have to pay 149 now, and in 2 months from now you have to pay another 149, or they promise you that 149 is gonna become $500, guys, that's a scam. Let's be real. Like there is not money that came up that easy. So we just had to be real about what people were seeing online and what people are promising you. And that's the difference that I think that we stand up from those business. Our online business, what we offer, that's the main thing. So we can say, so you can see the difference between the scammers out there and a real digital business. So we offer mentorship. As soon as you start, you're going to have your mentor and you're going to have a coach. They're going to be there to support you and to guide you to do what, for to grow in this business. They will not tell you have to do, like they will tell you like every 5 seconds you have to do this, you have to, they will guide you, because let's be real, when you start a business, it's your business. It's like that's one of the reasons that we start, because we don't want to hear someone else tell us what to do, you know so you run your business how you want, but there you have the support. You're going to have a mentor and coach. They're going to be there to give you the hands and show you the road. Okay, so that's the first thing. We really have a real training, and a training that you can access 24/7. So it's not just a training that you do it 1 week, or you have to, if you're doing a month, after that, if you want to keep your training, you have to pay extra fee or something like that. We don't offer that. Sorry, the weather here is being a little bit, so I'm a little bit cold. So so we offer real training. So you have access, as I say, 24/7, and it's easy to understand and follow. So it's based for anyone, because we are advertising this business to all around the world, no? So it doesn't need to be that complicated, have to be easy to anyone that start or don't have the knowledge can follow the training. So that's one thing that we say that's not a scam. Another thing that we say is not a scam. We all have, I know that a lot of people out there, they have social media, but they're just doing postings like pictures, and you never see a video, you never see a live. So you actually don't know that person. You're just following this picture that you don't know if that's them or that's someone else's picture. So we actually go live, like you guys see here right now. So we're showing you guys that we're real people, that we had real life, and in different part of the country, or the world. So we're real. We're not the internet. We're not EI or anything like that. So we are real people. They want to show you what we do, no? Another thing I would say, we actually have real testimony, and maybe later we will talk about some testimony that out there. But we real have in our community, we real have a lot of people that are succeeding on this business, and those are the testimony that this business is real, and why we start this, So, and we have transparency and credibility when we say, when you go and register on our website, that doesn't mean you're going to start a business. I think Isa has said it before, but you go register with your name and your email, and you assist to the webinar, and then you pay the 149. So for the next step, but you have 30 days guarantee money back. So if you get all the information, you see everything out there, and you don't like what you see, or you're not interested in what we're offering, your money, your 149, is money back. You will not lose it. It's not going to disappear. We are giving it you back. So I think that gives us a lot of transparency and credibility as a business owner.
Yeah. I just want to add, for the 149, just I was watching today, one of our online business member from the community, she was saying that when she saw this online business opportunity for the first time, she thought that the $149 was the whole investment to start her online business. And a lot of people think that, but that's not the case. Okay, the $149 is to take you to the next step, so in full details, what is our business about. So there you're gonna find out in details. And then when you decided to start your online business, this $149 is part of the package, because it includes your funnel or your website, It includes all the automated system that we have, for example, like email marketing and all that, the mentorship, the coach, the global online community, the training. So all that is included in the 149 that you pay one time, and that's it. You don't have to pay again. So that 149 is just information for you to decide if you want to proceed and to know more in details, and decide, at that time, if you are going to uh, decided to proceed to start your online business. But that's not the that's not how you start your online business. So I just wanted to clarify that, because she was mentioning that when she started, she thought that 149 was all that, and then she started her online business, and that's not the case. So just clarifying that. Okay, so let's go to the second one. So myth number 2, it's a pyramid scheme. Okay, so now let's tackle another big myth. It's a pyramid scheme. So we know the term pyramid scheme gets thrown around a lot, but here is how you can tell the difference. Um, a pyramid scheme relies on recruiting people to make money with little to no products or service being sold. Okay, so the focus is on getting others to join, and that's where the deception lies. Now, in a legitimate online business, the focus is on offering real products or services that provide value. So the income comes from the work you do, whether it's sharing a product you believe in or offering a service that people need. So, taking examples, we're talking about different kinds of online businesses out there. So, for example, digital products, e-commerce, or affiliate marketing. So these are all legitimate business models where you're not just recruiting people, but actually providing something of value to the marketplace. In fact, many online businesses use ethical affiliate marketing, where you get paid based on the value you bring. So, whether it's a product, a service, or an educational tool, it's about offering solutions that solve real problems for real people. So, that's the difference between a pyramid scheme and a legitimate business, online business. But let's talk about more in detail about specifically into our online business.
Mhm.
All
Well,
right. So that's what happens when you
okay,
go
you
live.
left us hanging.
Yeah, that's what happened when you go live on a Tuesday. Oh, sorry, and a Thursday afternoon. Anyways, so yes, I would say something small about the pyramid scheme. As you say, Sandy, as a pyramid, the difference between our business as a pyramid schemes, like for a pyramid scheme, you have to bring people constantly, and that's how you earn the
Mhm.
money. And that's not our case. We is like the purchase of the product, like that's how you earn your money, like, and that's how you earn your commission, and that's completely different. And also in the pyramid scheme, sometimes you have to have five, I don't know, I was looking at it when I started looking this business. That's what I'm the things I decided for this business. They were saying they have to have at least 5 to 6 people every month to come in, so I can have a specific amount of money or something like that. And or if I don't do that, I will lose that stage. I don't know how you call it, like that level.
Yeah.
Something like that, and that's the difference, like, from our business. We are seeing out there that in our business people have disappeared for the whole year or 2 years because life have happened, and they're coming back and they start where they leave it,
Mhm.
and they don't lose that level the other pyramid scheme out there offer you, and you
Mhm.
don't have to bring to keep your business running. You don't have to bring um, a specific amount of people every time, so I think I would say that's the difference between our business and other pyramid scheme out there, and like the third one, and that's it for this topic. They're going to is that, is you have uh, you are, as a pyramid scheme in the beginning, you don't earn money at all, like, you cannot pass the person is above you, and that's not the case. We are seeing people, they just start this year, or this month they're making more of what people have started 2 years ago or 5 years ago in this business. So I think that's one of the difference.
Yeah, the difference is, I think you guys already said, but the difference is a pyramid doesn't offer any services or any products. That's it. They don't offer any. It's all about bringing people in, and you have to meet your quota every month. We don't have to do that here because we all have our individual businesses, and once you reach a level, you stay there. That there's only opportunity to go up, but you don't go down anymore. And like Jesse said, we have so many members that, for whatever reasons, they have to stop doing their business for a month, for a year, whatever. And then when they come back, they take off wherever they left it. They don't have to restart anything anymore. And the thing about our business is we're actually offering people products. We are getting commissions from the products and not from how many people we bring in. So that's a total difference from one and the other. So that's all I wanted to add.
Yeah, I think you've touched on most of the things about the pyramid scheme. So I will just quickly touch on what exactly we do. What we are doing is we are marketing an opportunity for, for people like us. You can look at us here, you see we have something in common. All of us, we are immigrants, and all of us, we have different whys why we decided to go to the online space. Yeah. So that's exactly what we do. We have our online store. Let me say that we have our online store, and we know that my online store is my website, and my sisters here also, that's their online store. So of course, for any business, it's either you are selling a product or a service. So for our case, we are marketing the products and services that we have, and we are affiliated with big companies. And once you decide to take the first step and pay the $149, which is refundable, you have 30 days to make an informed decision. Then you'll get to know a lot about the products, the services, and the strategies that we use, and so on and so on. And then from there, now you start marketing yourself. Now you start marketing this opportunity to other people like you. This business is not for everyone. This business is for people most likely like you. They want a change, just like your story. They want an opportunity that is going to change their lives. So that's exactly what we do. And yeah, you can see us there. You can see our website. It's very open. You can visit anyone's Facebook page and see what they do. We have a lot of engagements with other business partners. I think we are just an open page out there in the social media, for you to make an informed decision. Yeah, I think that's what quickly I can add, because you've basically touched on everything about this subject.
Yeah. We also provide, besides, the product is to have the commissions, but we also provide a service, because we help you to set you up. So set up your online business. So we provide, that mentorship, that coaching, um, and all the tools that you requires to be set up and start your online business. So we have those two things that we do. So, yeah, it's not a really like a pyramid, and like they all explain everything. um, in fact, for example, um, our online business plan really works. One of our um, members in our community, she took a break, but in purpose, for 5 months, to see, if the blueprint, of the passive income works. And then, she was receiving her uh, income, passive income, even she took, her time break. So this is how the online business plan, it works, and it has a blueprint that, it has worked for so many people already. We have millionaires in our community. Um, so you can see, it has changed so many lives. So it's not really, like a pyramid. And we have show you the two difference. We provide a service, and we also have the products, and all the training that is given to you.
Let me quickly add something. Uh, we also have multiple sources of income, so it's not only one source of income. Then that means, we are affiliated with big companies, not just one. Yeah, so you have multiple sources of income. Yeah, I think that's important for me to mention.
Okay, so we're gonna go to the next one. So the next one is, what makes a legitimate online business? So now that we have debunked a couple of myths, let's take a closer look at what actually makes an online business legitimate. So first and foremost, it's about having a solid foundation, clear processes, and a support from a community. So a legitimate business model should include a real product or service, which we have both, that meet a need in the market. Okay. So we have to be
Mhm.
transparent compensation plans that don't rely on just recruitment, but on actual value being provided. It has to be a scalable growth potential. So where your success is based on your efforts and skills, and not just on the number of people you sign up. So take the time to research. Okay. So legitimate companies provide real testimonials, share their success stories, and have track record of positive results from their partners and clients. So our business, for example, offers full training and support, so allowing everyone to learn at their own pace. So with a proven business model and a community that lifts each other up, success become not just a possibility, but a reality. So I'll let my friends to speak a little bit more in detail, about our online business plan that we offer.
Yes, so our legitimate online business, we all know, we have here in Canada we call it T4. I don't know how Isa, how they call it in in US.
It's a W-2.
Okay, and Mexico, do they have a name?
I don't remember it.
Oh, so anyways, those papers are the ones, the declaration that you do with the government for a legitimate business. So we actually have that. So that tell you a lot. So that tell you that we
Mhm.
are is a secure, legitimate business. And any legitimate success business, it will give, what are we looking for this, because we want freedom, we want the time freedom, the financial freedom, the availability to create our own future on our own term. So that's where we're choosing, and that's why you have to make sure before you say yes to anything out there that is on that bubble of the legitimate online business, because you don't want to be, why start this and a year from now you have to, you cannot do your own taxes, or you have to, or your the government, I don't know how you call that, coming to your doors or send you a letter that that you are doing something that is not legal, because our future depend of that, our family future depend of that, and what better, you just have to be knowledge, look for the information, because the online space is getting more and more accessible to all around the world, it's constantly evolving, and something that you can start now in a long terms can be really successful for you and your family. So we all start this online business because we saw the opportunity that it offer us, as a nurse, uh immigrant here in Canada. I will not be standing out here saying, oh, I have a business, come and join me, if I don't I don't have that like that belief. If I don't believe on this business that can change your life, because it's changing mine. So we just, like, we will not be here talking about this business if it was something that we don't believe on it. There was something that we not say is really true. So I think we're putting our credibility. Hi, my English.
Credibility.
Yes. Out there, because we believe on this business, and we're into it 100%, because is we see that it work. We are seeing with other people out there, and we're seeing ourselves, and we want you your life to be changed. So that's why we're sharing this with you. So just make sure that you have your whole information before you decided for any business out there. And we're telling you right now that ours is legitimate, and you can trust on this business.
Yeah. You know that the good thing about an online business is that you have a global reach. And that's the best part, because you can find people that want to join your business around the world. And especially for all these parents that want to have more time with their family. Guys, we have professionals, we have people from all different backgrounds in our business, because even though they were making good money, we have engineers, we have doctors, we have dentists, we have all kinds. They were making very good money, but what happened? They didn't have the quality time with their family that they wanted. And so they decided to join our business, because here you can have both. You can earn good money, and you decide when you want to do your business. This business really um, can adjust to anybody's life. You don't have to worry about, if you have, maybe you have a special situation where you have to, care for somebody all day. You can do it in the morning before they wake up, or at night when they go to bed. This business is really the way to go. Everything is online now. Everything is online. You shop online. You buy everything online now. Everybody, like, I don't hear many people say, "Oh, I'm going to go to the store and buy." Like, even groceries, people order their groceries online. Like, everything is online. And so why not earn money online too? And this is the opportunity that we're bringing you. We just want to inform you of everything that we have and how it works, and then you can do the research and see if this is something that would work for you as well.
Yeah, I just want to add that in our business, we do pay taxes. So that's one thing that can show that this is a legal business. Yeah. Um, and then I also want to, I'm thinking mostly because most of us, when we grew up, we're used to having a physical store. Like, I don't really see a lot of difference. Like, it's just like having a physical store, but it's just doing the model of a business in a different way. So in this case, it's just basically the same, but in this case, it's just the space is the online space. And I think most people are not really familiar with that. And as it started before, there's that misconception that, it's a get quick rich. So I think for most of these business that are not legitimate, that's what they sell. Like, you're gonna make money very quickly, and unfortunately, people have been
Inform.
unfortunately, yeah. So, and hence, because of that, there's that fear that comes in people's minds. So in our case, yeah, you have to work. Yes, we really market the part of it being flexible. You work on your own terms. Very, very true. What I can say and add is that in this case, we also teach you to work smarter, not harder. Hence, also that makes it like, more flexible. But in real sense, compared to a traditional business, it's just the same thing. I think most pyramid businesses are illegal in most countries. So I'm here in Mexico. The business that I'm doing is here in Mexico, actually. Canada is represented here, United States is represented here. I think that's actually number one thing that can show you that this is a legitimate business, because most pyramids are illegal in most countries, right? Even in Africa, I have business partners all the way back in my country, Kenya, who are doing the business. So those are the things you just need to do your own informed decision before you decide to do any business in the online space. But what we are selling to you is an opportunity, just as Isabel said, you can see we have a lot of professionals there in our info session that happens Tuesday and Thursday. We have doctors, everybody has their own whys. Maybe they are making good money, but unfortunately they've lost time, freedom to spend quality time with their children, and hence the reason why they just want to shift their career and do something that is flexible so that they can spend more time with their family. For others, they may be working very long hours as well, and health issues, and hence the online space is more flexible. So it's just another way of doing business in the times that we are living right now. And sometimes also is just the limiting beliefs that we have, because we went to school, we were educated, you have to go to school, learn, get a job, and that's something that we've been used to. So just embracing change, that is coming in the times that we are living right now. And actually the internet space is yet to grow. This is just the beginning. It's yet to grow. It's something that people are still scared about. But for us, what we are saying, we are marketing to you is an opportunity that can change your life. So do your all due diligence before making the decision to work on the online space. Yeah.
Yeah, thank you. We do have a comment here from Lagu Kaupa. He says, "Hi, good morning. Thank you, Lau Kaupa, and thank you for your comment and for watching."
Thank you for
We, al-
watching.
we also have some emojis from Dorothy Tionko, Pedas Charlie, Owatara, Reburg Sorel, Rukundo Gemus, Andale Pai, Aguari Andale, Emilien Amia Josom. So yeah, so thank you for all your emojis and for your
Thank
comments.
you.
Okay, so these are just few. Sorry, we're gonna go to the next one. Real examples of success. Okay, so right now we're gonna be talking about real examples of success. So we're on this, we're not just talking about theory here. So we've seen people from all walks of life, moms, dads, retirees, corporate workers, and students build businesses that provide them with financial freedom and more time for what truly matters. I mean, we have seen at the beginning of our life, the panelists from tonight's live. So you can see that, they're from different professions and walks of life. So those are just some examples, but we also have today some examples, and the panelists are going to be sharing these stories. So we're going to start with the first one.
Okay, so this is Eden. She is originally from the Philippines. She was born to a very humble family. She is one of four children. And when she finished high school, her parents told her that they couldn't pay for her to go to keep studying. So she decided that she was gonna work and pay for her school. And so she went to school for what do you call it? Science. She did science in computer or computer science, and she got a bachelor's in that. But when she was trying to find a job, she couldn't find a job in that field. So she went back to school and decided to study nursing. But due to the expensive, um, what do you it was very expensive to study that. So the tuition was very expensive. So she decided that she was going to start working as a caregiver. And the opportunity that she had to travel to Taiwan. So from Philippines, she had to travel to Taiwan. It was a different language. She was very young and she had no one there that she knew, but she decided that she wanted to go because even though she was born, with a lot of limitations and in a humble family, she had big dreams and she wanted more of life. So she moved there and she was working as a live-in caregiver. And in 2010, she decided to travel to Canada again as a caregiver. And she was working there. She met her husband is an IT professional. They met in 2013. They got married, and then soon after that, Eden was working as a sales associate in a retail store. But after that, they started having kids, and her husband got a promotion to move to United States, to move to New Jersey, and so they decided to move over there. Eden wanted to keep on working because she was a very independent woman, but when she went to ask for daycare, the prices for daycare were so expensive that all the money that she was going to be earning, she would have to pay in childcare. So she decided that she was going to stay home and be a stay-home mom. And while she was doing that, she didn't want to settle for just that. So she looked for another opportunity, and she came across this digital business that she loved everything about it, but at the moment she wasn't working, she had no money, and so she decided to spend the last credit that she had in her credit card to invest in the business. And since then, she decided that she was going to learn everything about this business and really get into the business. She said everywhere she went, she was talking about the business, and everybody kept telling her, like, we don't want to do your business, we don't want to do your business. But she said that she was so excited that she kept talking about it, even though people told her that they didn't want to join the business. And at the time when she first started the business, she didn't really know English that good. She had limited English, but she decided that she was going to keep going. So the business not only gave her, the income that she wanted, she also learned English, and she learned personal development because she was very shy. She didn't know how to express herself, and she didn't have people skills. So she learned so many things from this business. And today, guys, she's one of our top leaders, one of the top leaders in our business. And she was living in Canada up until last week. She had bought two houses since they moved there. And this past Monday, they moved back to the Philippines. She moved back to her country so that she could be closer to her mom. And, she reached a level in the business where she's making a monthly income on top of all the commissions that she's making. And plus, she's going to be getting the rental for the two houses that she has here. And I believe she also has a house in Canada. So she is going to be, in her country, living the life that she always wanted, close to her family. And her kids are going to be going to a private school over there. So she is living the life of her dreams thanks to this opportunity.
Okay, this is Precious Esoni, all the way from Nigeria, an immigrant. And just like, any other immigrant, you leave your country. And she decided she wanted to go to Canada. She's all the way from Nigeria. And, starting life in Canada, just like any other immigrant, it comes with its own challenges. And by profession, by the way, she's a nurse. So she was working as a nurse in Canada until around 2020. She started having some health issues. And because of that, she had to stay at home. The health condition that she was going through required her to be at home, not work. And it was during that time, going through this challenging moment. You're an immigrant, you've left your country, you are in a new country, you can't work, all the stress that can be going through someone's, mind. She was at her lowest moment, and just started looking for something to do. And thanks be to God, because of this online business opportunity, she took a leap of faith and started around 2020, if I'm not wrong. And with her resilience, with her determination, she plugged into the system that we use. And around 2023, she started hitting, very big milestone. 5 figures in a day, 5 figures in a day, imagine. And to the latest right now, around 6 figures in a day. And because of this business, she's been able to, she had in her heart, she had this thought of wanting to go back to her country and make some changes in her home, build a nice home for her family back in Nigeria. And because of this business, she was able to accomplish that desire that she had in her heart, to go back in Nigeria and renovate, the home back at home. And she's been really, really supporting her family back at home. And hence, thanks to this business opportunity. So these are real stories. This is an immigrant all the way from Africa, Canada, doing very well in this business. That's it.
Okay. So I think our next one is gonna be Deborah. Oh, okay, Deborah. All right. So Deborah, guys, she joined our business when she was 60 years old. And she had a hard time on her life. I will give you a little bit of background of what she did or what happened on her life, but just think about it. She started this business when she was 60 years old. And she always said that she always have a hard time with technology and all of that, but still she made it through. And she always dream about Mexico, and now she have a house there and she living her best life. Well, for you guys to have a little background, she have 6 children. She's from Canada, New Brunswick, and she did have a hard time on the life. They were working, her and her husband for I think was like 35,000 a year. That was when she had the 6 children. I was a really hard time, and the job that she had, they didn't offer her retirement, so she was working all of that, and she didn't have like a plan. Like when she retired, will not have nothing. So we interview her, and we love her history. She did have a hard time. She moved from New Brunswick to Alberta, and she had some health issue. She was hospitalized for like 10 days. She broke her claviculas and a bunch of things, but she made it through. She always thought about that dream that she had with her husband to travel into Mexico. And I would say she also got sick with the big C or cancer, and it was tough for them, but they always dream. So when they move to one of those to those one nationality, like to Alberta, I think, they found a good job, and they were able to this job was offering their retirement, and that's when she got sick for the cancer, so she had to take off some time off, and then she got in an accident, and she guys had to 10 days off too. So it was really hard, and they were not saving almost nothing for when they were retired. And the job that she had, they were offering more than what she ever thought about it, but was not enough for her. And but after 2 years she was able to finish her treatment with a big C. And that's when they realized that they needed change. And then she were able to visit Mexico, and then she realized, oh my gosh, this is what I want to be. But they didn't have the income to be on Mexico. So like, uh, their dreams was hard, but they become with this business, um and they made it through. And when she go back, I think when she go back from the Mexico trip, they eliminate her position where she was. So now she didn't have no retirement anymore, no more money coming in. So she have to find something else, because if they want to go back and forth and with everything they have passed in life, that's when they came up with a business. They noticed this business, and in 5 years, they made it through, guys. Now, when she was 60 years old, she started the business, and having a hard time with technology, I believe, and she make it through. She have family support. Right now, she's have a place in Mexico and also in Canada. So she go back and forth, and she's living her best life ever. All right. I pass to you, Sandy.
Thank you. Okay, so the next one is Dave and Roxanne. Are you doing that one or?
I think you can do Dave and Hussein.
Okay. Okay, so Dave and Roxanne, they were a couple that when they started the online business, they were full of that. They lost the place where they were living. But before they started this online business, they also failed in 24 other businesses that they started. So the person who found the person who found the actual online business was Dave. So when he found it, he showed it to Roxanne, but because like I mentioned, they failed 24 businesses before. She was a bit skeptical because because of all the past, but he was able to convince her. Because one of the things that he told Roxanne is, um, if we don't do something, how would you see yourself? Like if we stay on the same place and we don't do anything, how would you see yourself in 5 years? Are you going to still be in the same place? So then she thought about it, and then she realized that yeah, they might be in the same place, so it's not gonna do anything. So then she decided to go with it, still being a little bit skeptical, but she went through it. So and then like they started, so like I mentioned, they didn't have a place to live. They were full of debts, but they decided to take that leap of faith and to start their journey. So they were able to, the first milestone that they were able to achieve was canceling all their debts. So that was the first milestone. Then the second one that they were able to reach was buying their house. So now they had a house to live. And then last on the year 2023, they were able to pay their mortgage, which is the picture of the video that you see on the screen. That's when they were talking to the Royal Bank that they were canceling their mortgage, so paying it off completely. So they are mortgage free. That's what they are celebrating on this video. Um, so they were able to pay that. So now they have their own house. They don't owe their house to the bank. So that was a huge milestone. And the last milestone at the end of the year 2023, one of the dreams of Roxanne for a long time was to be able to retire her mom. Um, so on her birthday on December, she made a surprise birthday party for her mom, and on that birthday surprise party, um, they told her that she didn't have to work anymore. So that was a big surprise. So she was able to retire. So that was a huge milestone. And last year in 2024, well, they traveled to Japan, and then they also went to the Philippines, and they stayed there for 2 months. They celebrated, spent time with their family. They went to different locations, all paid off. They also helped with the ministries over there in the Philippines. They went to visit. So this is all because of the online business. So as you see, they started their business with struggles, before they joined, but they had a dream, and they took that leap of faith. They did the work, and now, they're very successful. So in our global online community. So they are a couple, one of the successful couples in our online community. Okay, so we also have Jermaine Lewis.
Okay, so I'm going to keep it short on this one. So, anyways, guys, we interview him. You can watch his interview in one of our pages. So, really, really inspired. So, they're from Jamaica and they immigrate here to Canada. And, they both start working, and but something happened. Here his son got sick, so his wife had to stop working and to take care of the kids. So now instead the two incomes were coming one, so they were having a hard time at in here in Canada. Plus there were no a high salary job, and like things were getting complicated. So he started looking for something else that he can do a part of his job to support his family, because now the wife have to take care of the kid plus more the expenses of the kid being sick. So like medicines and things that anyone sick needed. So uh and he's always say that it was a blessing that this business came, and he looked at it, and he noticed there was a legitimate business, so he went for it. And a couple, I would say like around 3 years, I think that's what he said, between 3 to 4 years, he started seeing the results. So they were able, because they were renting before, and after a specific time they were able to buy their own house with a mortgage and everything, and they would not be able to do that because they were debt after debt. And thanks to this business they were able to have their own house. To owning your own house, it's really really important when you're an immigrant living in a country like this, go this, and you saying that you have your own house. It's like a pride. So that was one of his milestone that we can say that he has on this business. And if you want to hear from him more, a little more, you can watch his interview. But all these people, I think we have interviewed all of them, so you can watch in our Facebook page their interview, and like be inspired by these people, like why they choose this, because they noticed and they believe there was a legitimate business, and we are. And that's what we're showing you guys. So that's what we want to share a little bit about the people that we have interviewed. But yeah, I hope that you guys have enjoyed our back history.
Thank you, Jesse. Thank you, Jesse, and thank you, Melissa and Isabel. Okay. Sorry. Hold on a sec. Got confused here. Okay. So, sec. So these are just few examples of people breaking free from traditional work setups and making online business work for them. So no fancy gimmicks, just dedication and the right support system, which is something that we have in our online community. Yeah, so So if you have been sitting on the sidelines whether an online business is right for you, it's time to take action. So no more doubts, no more wondering if it's too good to be true, because as we have shown today, we have debunked those myths that people believe. Um, so um, Sometimes, like we generalize with what it's already out there, but that doesn't mean um, you have to um, like generalize, like just because one, for example, we tend to stereotype. Just because one online business is a scam, all of the businesses are a scam. That's not true. So you shouldn't be doing that. Oh, just a sec. Give me a sec. I think I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Sorry, guys. Okay. So so the online business world is not about overnight success. So it's about putting in the work in a proven system that will help you grow at your own pace. So it takes work, um, but eventually, you are able to reach those dreams, as we have seen the examples of the one we showcased today. So we are here to help you get started. So to guide you and to show you exactly how we have built our businesses from the ground up. So reach out to any of us today and let's have a conversation about your future so you can start also changing your life, and reach your dreams. So just before we go, we want to mention everyone that, every Tuesday and every Thursday we have our live webinar. So if you want to learn how you can start your online business, and start earning online, you can register in any of the websites that appear on the screen with your name and email address, and we'll send you that invitation to catch the webinar. In this case, we have one tonight at 5 p.m. PST, 6 p.m. MST, and 8 p.m. EST. So if you want to learn who the hosts and panelists are, here are the hosts and panelists for tonight.
Okay, so today is a free webinar day. So our host for today is going to be Yi. She's a regional manager for home and renovation company. Uh, Neha is an IT professional. Shirley is a healthcare worker, and Marie is a government worker.
We also have Sammy. She's educator and nutritionist. Grace, quality engineer, and Bobby Ray, optician. So all these beautiful people are gonna be on our live free webinar. They're be sharing their history and why they decided this business is for you, and they will give you a little bit explanation why start an online business and why choose us.
Yeah, thank you, Isabel. Thank you, Jesse. We also want to mention that our live webinar has subtitles in 5 languages. So the Spanish, French, Tagalog, Vietnamese, and Arabic. And if you cannot catch tonight's live webinar, that's not a problem. On that same email, you will have a link to catch the replay. And the replay has subtitles in any languages. There you go. So if you want to know how to earn online, just register in any of the websites that appear on the screen, and we'll be happy to send you that link. Um, so what happened, Isabel, when they register into our website?
Okay, this is the first thing that's going to happen when you go to one of our websites. You have to enter your name and email so you can receive our business plan. You will receive the free webinar. It is free. You're not committing to anything. You don't have to pay for anything. It's just information for you to know if this business is right for you. So after that, after you watch it, they're going to give you the steps to follow. The next step will be to pay the 149 one-time fee. Is our coaching fee, our what do you call membership fee kind of thing. You only have to pay it one time. You will get more information about the business on there. They will tell you the company we're affiliated with, how our system works, and it will talk about the products. If you don't want any of that, if you don't like what we're doing, then you ask for your money back within 30 days, no questions asked. So that's all you will get with our information.
That's right. Yeah. So next week's topic. So next Thursday's topic is from skeptic to success. So a journey to financial and time freedom. So that's what we're gonna be talking next Thursday. So stay tuned for that. In the meantime, we want to wish everyone that has watched the live with us today, thank you very much. And for those catching the replay, also thank you. Thank you for all your emojis and all the comments. And to our followers, also thank you for being part of our journey, for believing in us and engaging with our content. Um, Also, for those who doesn't follow us, you can follow us on the page that it shows above of our head. Um, so you can follow us and to get to know us a little bit more and to get to know the content that we post and about the business that we offer. Um, so yeah. So thank you everyone for being here with us today. So remember, you have the power to make the change you desire. So stay unstoppable and let's continue this journey together. Okay. So make sure you take action and just don't see where you are, take that leap of faith because that's the only way you're going to be able to change your life and your family life. So we all started this way, from struggles, and then we're working toward to have the success and there is, because the blueprint is already there. So we have shown you proof, so many people from different backgrounds and ages and do it. Um, so yeah. So thank you everyone again, and happy and blessed Tuesday to everyone. And until the next episode of the
Latin Voices. Thank you for
Bye
watching.
everyone.